Go.
Hi, this is WendyT from WendyT fanlove.com and Global Music Magazine. I'm here with Jessie Caraballo. As some of you may know, Jessie is one of Mark Anthony's drummers, and we're here in Foxwoods, Connecticut, and we're going to find out what Jessie's been up to lately. So Jessie, we know we got things going on. You have your single out. We want to know what your project is. Can you please tell us and let us know what's going on with you?
Well, it's a project that's been in my heart for years, and more towards the Latin jazz side, fusion, and it started a few years back, maybe about 6-7 years ago, but now it's finally done and ready to come out. With my touring schedule and all that, that's why it took too long to actually get it done. But I'm excited. I'm excited for what's about to come. Hopefully you guys like it.
So this is like a whole CD about how many songs you have on there?
It's actually an EP. It's a 5-song EP. Kind of like to finally get something out there, and hopefully the beginning of something great.
So right now your fans can find this on iTunes?
Actually, I'm trying to put it for pre-order on January 5th. The album is completely done, mixed, mastered, and everything. So I'm trying to put it for pre-order on January 5th. That's the goal for now.
And that information can be found on Jessie's Facebook. It's Jessie Caraballo's music. Jessie, we want to know a little bit about your background. We know that you've been a musician for a very long time. I mean, as young as you are, you've already traveled the world. You venture into working with other artists as well. I know that this year you've been working with Young Dave, and we want to know how that's going and what that experience has been like for you.
Well, actually, I was born and raised in Holyoke, Massachusetts. That's where everything started for me. A lot of great influences.
And how old were you when you picked up the drums?
I was 4
Wow.
years old. So I'm 29 now. Been for 25 years. So started playing and touring when I was 14. So here we are.
Oh my goodness. So how was the process for you to come? How did you get to Mark Anthony's band? I mean, how did that come about?
Well, it came through some recommendations. They had auditions. Different people recommended, and the first one that told me about it was the trumpet player. His name is Alberto Martinez. He used to play here also. A friend of mine, David, also told me about it, and then Bobby Allende, which is one of my influences, amazing guy, also told me about it. So there was a couple of people involved in this process. So when the audition came, I had to fly to LA. I stood with Alberto, I stood with him when we did the audition process.
And how nervous were you? I mean, this is like big time. You know, this is Mark, right? And to me, it's big time.
I'm 19 years old. I've been a fan of the Mark Anthony band forever. To me, one of the best bands in the world. Amazing band. So there was a lot of people involved in that audition that helped me out. So I auditioned. There was, I would say, about maybe 20 to 25 drummers. Great talent, amazing drummers. So blessed.
No, definitely blessed, and we've had the fortune of the last several years seeing Jessie not only perform his drums, but if you ever been to a Mark Anthony concert, you know how special it is when he gets those solos, where the whole place goes crazy and they go just wow, because his talent is so it's so rich, and you can feel it. It's when you're performing, people feel you, and that's special for fans, and that's what we pay for. So we're grateful to you for that. I know that you are, again, like I said earlier, you also touring with Yandere, and you tour, I mean, South America, you tour the U.S. Has there been a special place that where you just felt the crowd was like, wow, like a special night where you just...
I mean, there's a bunch of special places to perform in my life. You go to Orlando, which is where I live. You come here, which is Connecticut, where I was raised. Miami, New York, amazing.
The crowds are into it.
Yeah. Amazing crowds. Puerto Rico. Then you go to Europe. Europe is another side of it that is amazing crowds. You always feel the energy. So there's very unique places where we played at.
Now, when on your spare time, when you're not touring, when you're not running the world, what do you do? What do you do in your downtime?
24/7 with the family. My wife, my family.
He's got this cute little boy. You just eat him up. He's so adorable.
Yeah. So he's gonna be 4 in April. Yeah. He's gonna be 4 in April. So all my time goes to them. Spend it with them.
So when you're listening to music, other than the one that you often play, what type of music like? What are you into? Is there a particular artist that you're like, wow, I can feel this?
I listen to everything. I love salsa music. I love gospel music, worship, fusion, jazz music. So I listen to mostly everything.
So we know you're doing your Latin jazz EP that's coming out. Are there other type of music that you would like to do eventually as well?
I mean, it'll these things, often it's kind of, sometimes I'm thinking and then an idea will just pop up and then it's planted in my heart and I just go for it. Make a vision and take it from there. But as for now, I'm just concentrating on this EP. But I mean, if I can do all styles of music in one, I would do them all. I love them all.
I got a chance to meet your brother at one of the events earlier this year, and he's also a musician. Is everybody in your family a musician? Is that what's going on?
All of them.
You're kidding?
Yeah, they're all.
It's in the DNA.
Yep. They're all great influences in my life. A lot of what I've learned is because of my dad, grandfather, brothers. They're all big influences in my life as far as what I've learned.
So if your son decided to go into this music world, are you for it? Are you supportive? I mean, it's not easy touring and being away from family and things like that. It's a big sacrifice as well.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy, but it's definitely worth the sacrifice. Play music, and see people's joy. It's amazing. Yeah. So, I mean, whatever he wants to do, but it's definitely in the DNA. So.
Well, thank you so much for listening to us and enjoying Jessie. You can find, again, like I said, on Facebook, Jessie Caraballo Music. Jessie, it continues to tour with Mark for the rest of, next year going on Valentine's weekend, so you wouldn't be able to see him in the Northeast. And we don't know what the rest of the schedule is for the next following year, but please be on the lookout for his EP and follow him. He's amazing. Thank you so much. Jessie, thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity. Thanks, guys.